channel, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. So today we're going to be talking about my 3 tips to be successful in mainly racing. So here we go. Tip number 1. My first tip is if you're going, say you have on your social media, you have to be very consistent. Social media in today's world does a lot for racing, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or a YouTube channel, or even TikTok. It does a lot. If sponsors can see what you're doing, if they can see your progress just by looking on their phones, it makes a big difference. Sponsors will look at you completely different, and it will really give you a boost compared to people that do not have sponsorships in the race. Going off of that real quick, so if you do have a, say, YouTube channel, really try and stay consistent with how many videos you're uploading a week, and really share with viewers on what you do, even off the track, if you can. Just as much quality content as you can. You don't want to be putting out a video every day, but they're 2 minutes long each and they're not good quality. You want to put out good quality videos, and 3, maybe 4 a week is pretty good. And you want to stay on a schedule and you want to be consistent. So that's where we've been really trying to do better, is trying to be more consistent with videos. So tip number 2, workouts, if you, so like we'll look at the Legend car or the Outlaw car. There's no power steering, so driving for 50 laps, a lot of the features are 40, 50 laps, and it gets really tiring because of the no power steering. So you're driving something with 100 horsepower with no power steering, and you're trying to maneuver around 1,000 pounds around a track. It gets really tiring. So arm strength and then leg strength, because you're going to be moving your legs a lot between the brake, clutch, the gas, and even just endurance. It does get pretty warm, especially if you go down to like Charlotte. When it's warm there already, then you're getting inside of a steel case basically, and you're just, all the heat from the track is going through the car, and heat from the engines coming back at you, and it gets really warm. So if you can work out, if you have any spare time, find something you can do to work out, especially as you get closer and closer to season. Like myself, I really try and get workouts in a lot, like end of February, beginning of March, just because it's like a month, it's like 3 months away from the season starts. So working out, it'll really help you in the long run. My third and final tip is you really have to learn the car, setup wise, how it drives. I wouldn't worry too much about changing the car. Like myself, I don't like to change the car a whole lot. If it's spring rate or a gear change because the gearing just isn't right, or the handling just is completely off. But other than that, I really like to just change how I'm driving and how I'm driving the car, not how the car is going or doing by itself. So, you know, seat time, it really helps a lot. If you can do some practice sessions, some test and tunes, any practice you can get into before a race, I would suggest doing it. And then just really learning how to set up the car before you get to the track, because when you're at the track, it's not fun to try and set up the car. So really try and learn setup and how the car works. And if you have to work in the shop more than the guys, or almost all as much as the guys that you have hired or helping you, I would completely suggest it. So those were my 3 tips. Again, we have social media and being consistent with it. Then we have workouts, working out, getting yourself in shape to race, and then also learning the car. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into winning and being successful in racing, but that's just the main breakdown of it, really, that I think about. Social media is a big part. Like I said, sponsors, they look at that a lot. Workouts, that's really huge. If you can't make it, if you can only make 30 of the 50 laps full throttle down, and then after that you really fall off the pace because you're tired, it's not going to help you at all. You're not going to win the race. And then third is learn the car, because if you can learn the car and you don't have to make a lot of adjustments at the track, it'll really save time, and you can um, more or less just relax and get prepared for what's next to come, whether it's the heat race, the A main, the B main. So those are my 3 tips. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below, like, comment, share. But until then, until my next video, see you.